So friends, our next question type is complete the summary. Okay, so we have already tick out our keywords. Okay, the passage start with although, so we have to look for this keyword, and this Descartes and Spinoza, this we have seen our paragraphs. Okay, we have recently seen this. Okay, so we will look for this. So these, okay, here in 5th paragraph we have seen our keywords René Descartes and Baruch Spinoza. Okay, so let's read. Knowing what happens when people initially encounter misinformation holds tremendous importance for estimating the potential for subsequent problems. Although this word came here, although. Okay, and in question also although is given. Although people have dashed to misinformation, there is a debate about precisely how and when we label something as true or untrue. Okay, so let's read. Although it is fairly routine for individuals to come across information that is false, the question is the question of exactly how and when. Okay, we mentally label information as true or false has garnered philosophical debate. Okay, this word is also coming, philosophical debate. Okay, although people have dashed to misinformation, there is a debate about precisely how, exactly how. Okay, and when we label something as true or untrue, although it is fairly, okay, although it is fairly routine, although people have fairly routine. Okay, although people have fairly routine to misinformation, although it is fairly routine for individual. Okay, people is equal to individual. Okay, so here we got our first answer, fairly routine. After we have written fairly routine, we will look for the paraphrased words, okay, which has been given here. This we will look afterwards. Okay, so now let's read. So this we have completed. Okay, now the philosopher Descartes and Spinoza had dashed about how people engage with information. Okay, philosophers Descartes and Spinoza had dashed about how people engage with information. Here. Okay, philosopher René Descartes and Baruch Spinoza describe human information engagement with conflicting prediction. Okay, so here the philosopher Descartes and Spinoza had different opinion. Okay, conflicting prediction means different opinion. Okay, so we will write conflicting prediction. Okay, now let's move forward with our here. While Descartes believed that people accept or reject information after considering whether it is true or not, Spinoza argued that people accepted all information they encounter and by default information and did not verify or reject it until afterwards. Okay, this is sentence has been completed here. Okay, moreover, Spinoza believed that a distinct means different or various dash is involved in these stages. Okay, Moreover, Spinoza believed that a distinct dash is involved in these stages. Okay, so now we will turn our page and we will look for the what has been given. Moreover, Spinoza believed that a distinct dash is involved in these stages. Okay, distinct means separate, different or various. Okay, that a distinct. Okay, Descartes argued that a person only accept or reject information after considering its truth or falsehood. Spinoza argued that people accept all encountered information, okay, or misinformation by default and then subsequently verify or reject it through a separate cognitive process. Okay, separate cognitive process, distinct cognitive process. Okay, so here distinct cognitive process is involved in these stages. Okay, in this stage, recent research has provided dash for Spinoza's theory. Recent decades, empirical evidence from the research team of Eric Alps of the University of Chicago and Daniel Gilbert at Harvard University, among others, has supported Spinoza's account. Okay, so maybe empirical evidence will come here. Recent research has provided empirical evidence for Spinoza's theory, and it would appear that people accept all encounter information as if it were true, even if this is for extremely, even if only momentarily. Okay, so this is given. But even this is for an extremely momentarily. Okay, and do not label the information as true or false until later. This is consistent with the fact that the resources for skepticism and the resources for perceiving and encoding are in dash of the brain. Are in dash of the brain means are in a different part of the brain. Okay, so in paragraph it is given different part of the brain. Okay, so different part of the brain. Okay, so now here we have completed our summary. So the entire summary has been completed in 5th paragraph. Okay, paragraph 5th. Okay, so now let's watch for our So now let's see the list of phrases which you have given, which has been given. Okay, this one. So although people have fairly routine means we have to find the synonyms for fairly routine. Fairly routine means synonyms or phrases. Okay, fairly routine means constant conflict, additional evidence, different location, experimental subject, short period, extremely distant, frequent exposure. Okay, G. Fairly routines means fairly routine. Routine means frequent exposure. Okay, so G will come here. Okay, the philosopher Descartes and Spinoza had conflicting prediction. So conflicting prediction means different ideas. Predictions means conflicting predictions means different ideas. So J will come here. Okay, friends. While Descartes believed that people accept or reject information after considering whether it is true or not, Spinoza argued that people accepted all information encountered and by default information and did not verify or reject it until afterwards. Moreover, Spinoza believed that a distinct cognitive process means different locations, short period, stress, exposure. Cognitive process means mental operation. So H will come here. Okay. Recent research has provided empirical evidence means additional evidence. So additional evidence means B. B will come here. Okay. For Spinoza's theory, and it would appear that people accept all encountered information if it is were true, even if this is for extremely momentarily means short period. For a moment means for a very short period of time. Okay, so E will come here. E. Okay, and do not label the information as true or false until later. This is consistent with the fact that resources of for spectrism and the resources for perceiving and encoding are in different part of the brain. Different part in the brain means different locations in the brain. So C will come here. Okay. Hope you guys have understood. Now let's see our last type of question that are yes, no, not given. Okay. So now let's see our last question type, that is yes, no, not given. So campaigns, first one was campaign designed to correct misinformation will fail to achieve their purpose if people are unable to understand them. Okay. So the campaign, this is the keyword we have seen in our paragraphs. So yes, in our 7th paragraph we have seen. Okay. This is our keywords. Okay. A campaign to correct misinformation, if theoretically compelling, require resources and planning to accomplish necessary reach and frequency. For corrective campaigns to be effective, audiences need to be able to comprehend them. Okay. Campaign designed to correct misinformation will fail to achieve their purpose if people are unable to understand them. Okay. The same thing is given. Both are same thing. Okay. So we will be writing yes. Okay. Now let's 38 number. Attempts to teach elementary school students about misinformation have been opposed. So in the same paragraph only we have this elementary school. Okay. So now let's read. That some audiences might be unaware of the potential of misinformation also suggests the utility of media literacy effort as early as elementary school. Okay, so here they are talking about attempts to teach elementary school student about misinformation. Okay, this is given, but have been opposed. These words are not present in the paragraph. Okay, so this will not given. Okay. So let's talk about number 39. It may be possible to overcome the problem of misinformation in a relatively short period. Okay. So let's see our 8th paragraph. We live at a time when widespread misinformation is common, yet at this time many people also are passionately developing potential solutions and remedies. The journey forward undoubtedly will be a long and arduous one. Okay, so here they are talking about the journey forward, means they are talking about the potential solutions which people are developing, but the journey will be long and arduous one. Okay, and here in question they are talking it may be possible to overcome the problem of misinformation in a relatively short period. So they are contradicting. Okay, both are contradicting. Okay, here they are saying the journey forward undoubtedly will be long and arduous, and long and arduous means long means for a long period of time and a difficult one. Okay, arduous means difficult. Okay, so these both lines are contradicting each other, so the answer will be no. Okay, so now let's quickly read the remaining paragraph. Future remedies will require not only continued theoretical consideration but also the development and maintenance of consistent monitoring tools and a recognition among fellow members of the society that claims which find prominence in the media that are insufficiently based in scientific consensus and social reality should be countered. Misinformation arises as a result of human fallibility. As we have seen previously, fallibility means tendency to make mistakes. Tendency to make mistake. Okay, and human information need to overcome the worst effect of the phenomenon. We will need coordinated efforts over the time. Okay, so we will need coordinated efforts for longer period of time. Okay, rather than any singular one-time panacea. Panacea means solution. Okay, we would hope to offer. So the last question, the need to keep up with new information is usually exaggerated in today's world. So this entire line is not present. Okay, and this was our last paragraph. So the answer will be not given. Okay. Okay. So here we have completed our entire passage 3 of Cambridge 19 academic test 1. Okay. Try to practice. Okay. Try to practice. So in this passage we have seen 3 different question type. The first one was MCQ. The second type was complete the summary, and the third one was yes, no, not given. Okay.